Hi everyone and good evening to Kwan Yohanis. We are from Group 1 and today we are going to present about Philippines. Okay, next slide. These are my members. The first one is Pawan. The second one is myself, Richard. The third one is Vanisha. Fourth one, Ronisha. Fifth, Kiran. Sixth, Sharwin. And the last one is Priya.
Hi Miss, today I'd like to give a presentation about the background of the Philippines. Regions of the Philippines first. In the Philippines is divided into 14 regions of 16 of the major administrative group, each provided by the President of the Philippines with Regional Development Council. In the case of the National Capital Region, Metro Manila, an additional metropolitan authority serve as coordination and policy making body. Then population of Philippines. The current population of Philippines is 118 million to 25,214 based on the Worldometer elaborated on the latest United Kingdom data. The Philippines population is evaluated to 1.46% of total world population. The Philippines ranks number 13 in the list of the country by population. The population density in Philippines is also in 394 per kilometer, 1019 people in ME. Then the official language of Philippines. The official language of Philippines are the English and Filipino. Based on the Tagalog, Filipino is a native language, however, because the Philippines has an American colony from 1898 to 1946. English is the official language. Filipino is a common language among the nation different linguistic communication and is the executive used in the schools and the media.
Hi, madam.
Newspaper and publication and the government all use the English a lot. The original language of the Filipino language, which the national tongue of the Philippines, is Tagalog, which belongs to the Central Filipino branch of the family Austronesic language. Tagalog is closely related to the language of spoken in Sabian, Ilayon, and Visayan. Then religions in Philippines. In the Philippines, religions is a very important and the majority of the people are Christians. The population and the large is made from the 86% of Roman Catholics, 6% of members of various nationalist Christian cults, and 2% members of the more than 100 Protestant domination. Apart from the majority Christian, there is a significant Muslim minority of 4%, primarily centered in the South Asian island Mindanao, Sulu, Palawan. 2% of people are isolated in the away from mountain areas and the follow ingredients non-Western custom, even thought is the not significant. The Chinese minor has been had a culture impact on how Buddha deism, Polynesian and integrated into the Filipino Catholics. Then, history of the Philippines. The Philippines was the home to the member of the native people in culture to the minor Spanish colonies in 16th century. These are the group maintained in the independent political, economy and the culture system. The island nation was made to several kingdoms, sultans and community rather than the being unit. On July 4th, 1946, the Philippines actually became the independent of the US. The nation even throughout the period of political protest, which the number of leaders in control, including the Fernando Marcos, protected. From 1965 to 1986, after the Persian leader Binago Aguirre Jr. common demonstration that began in 1986 eventually led to the People of the Power Revolution in 1986, which overthrew the Marcos and brought the demonstration. Next slide. Next one, the Filipino flag. The three stars on the Philippine flag stand for the three main areas of the country, Mindanao, Visayas, and Luzon, while the sun is the symbol of the independence. freedom and democracy. The red stripe show the patriotism and bravery, while the white triangle symbolic to the equality and unity. The blue stripe stands for the peace and truth justice. The idea of the upcoming new flag was researched during the preparation of the second phase of Filipino Revolution. Is personally convinced by the Jean Emiliano Aguilera, President of the Revolution of Government. Then, lastly, the currency of the Philippines. The national currency of the Philippines is the Filipino peso, also known as the piso in Filipino. 100 cents or cents in the Filipino makes the division. The P mark reflects the Filipino peso. In the South Asia, the Filipino offered the third largest economy, which GDP estimated at more than USD 360 billion. The Filipino had the 33 largest domination GDP in the world in 2022. The Philippines has the economy based on the service and industrial sector rather than the agriculture.
Hi, Miss. To Madam Yuanis and my fellow friends. Today, I would like to present our culture in Philippines, which is divided into six subtopics. I will be presenting cuisine, sport, and festival of Philippines. The cuisine of Philippines will be adobo, which is one of the most popular Filipino dishes and is considered unofficially by many as the national dish. The next one would be crispy pata. Pork knuckles, known as pata, are marinated in garlic flavored vinegar, then deep fried until crisp and golden brown, with other parts of the pork leg prepared in the same way. The third one will be itlog na pula, which is red eggs. Dark eggs that have been cured in the brine or a mixture of clay and salt for a few weeks, making them salty. The next one will be sports of Philippines. Sports in Philippines will be divided into two, which will be traditional sport and individual sport. The most anticipated game in traditional sport will be cockfighting, which is attracting large crowds who bet on the outcome of fights between the birds. The, the individual sport of Philippines will be boxing and horse riding. The Association of Box Alliance in the Philippines, formerly Amateur Boxing Association of the Philippines, ABAB, is the governing body of the amateur boxing in the Philippines. The ABAB's current goal is for the country to win its first ever Olympic gold medal in boxing, to be recognized as one of the world's boxing power, as well to improve the image of Philippines abroad. The next one will be horse riding. The Equestrian Association of the Philippines is the National Federation of Equestrian Sports in the country. We are dedicated to uniting and developing the equestrian community in the Philippines. We have two main disciplines, showing jump and dressage. We aim to have a third discipline called endurance. The next one will be Festival of Philippines. The most famous festival celebrated in Philippines will be Eti Atihan Festival, which is a celebration of Santo Nino, the infant Jesus. The next one will be Sinulog Festival. It's a grand festival in Santo Nino's honor as the Ati Atihan Sinulog Festival. The third one will be Kamulan Festival, which is a blend of Thanksgiving ritual, a place of fact between tribes, a Datushik ritual, and a wedding ceremony. This festival is also an authentic and reflecting event reflecting event. Here I would like to give a chance to present to my friend to elaborate more on the culture of Philippines.
Hi, madam and everyone. Hi, madam and everyone. I'm Priya here. I would like to continue about places of interest at Philippines, traditional arts and do's and don'ts. The first topic is about interest places at Philippines are Palawan. First, in the region of Mimaropa, the islands of Palawan are one of the best places. On this place, they have seen the last crystal with clear turquoise water and the history spanning over 50,000 years. Second is Cebu, a UNESCO World Heritage Site and a popular tourist spot in the Philippines. Quietly boasts all world charm and Spanish colonial architecture and is the top attraction in Vigan and also one of the top historical landmarks in the Philippines. Third is Necpan Beach, El Nido. El Nido in Palawan is most famous for its paradise-like islands and lagoons. To reach the place, there will be took around 45 minutes from the main town, and El Nido Palawan is the spot place for tourist visits for a trip to relaxing themselves. Next. Next, I will talk about traditional arts of Philippines. We have three main arts there. First, Ento medicine. Ento medicine, which can describe as herbal medicine at Philippines. It also one of the oldest traditional arts in Philippines. This medicine also will make person cure by mentally and physically. Next is weaving. Weaving is an ancient art form and each ethnic group has a distinct weaving technique. We have three types of weaving, such as basket weaving, backstab loom, headgear, and fishnet. These activities are famous in Philippines. Third is folk performing arts. Folk performing arts are like such as folk dances, plays, and dramas are performed. Each ethnic group has its own heritage. Filipino folk performing arts also have Spanish and American influence. Some dances are related to Austronesian and other Asian countries. For an example, folk performing arts is Banga, Manmana, Asik, Singkil, and Egg. Last but not least, next is do's and don'ts. Do's is showing respect based on age and status under hierarchical, acknowledge your counterparts' education and English proficiency. Smile when meeting people. Compliment people's effort and hospitalities. Family is an important component in an individual's life. Such as we know, generally we need to respect each other and need to be responsibility on all our life part. Don'ts. Discussions of income and standard of living are not welcome. Do not publicly display signs of anger, raise your voice, or shouting in front of those older or superior to you. Try not to be offended if your Filipino counterpart makes frank comments. So, as we know, we should be discipline ourselves wherever we are, and so it means like try not to be react and be patient. Thank you, madam. I would like to pass to next presenter.
Hi, madam. My name is Isha, and today I will be presenting about the politics of Philippines.
13.
The first president of the Philippines is Aguinaldo, who started who started his service in the year of 1890. And for the present president of the Philippines is Bongbong Marcos, who started his service in the year 2022. A president in the Philippines only holds office for one 6-year term. The country's president is directly elected by the people and serves as both the head of state and the government. Politics in the Philippines are governed by a three branch system of government such as executive, legislative, and judicial. First of all, for executive, it carries out and enforces laws and is composed of the president and the vice president elected by popular vote and serve a term of 6 years. Secondly, for legislative, it is authorized to make, alter, and repeal law, them through the power vested in the Philippine Congress. Lastly, for judicial, It holds the power to settle controversies, including involving rights that are demandable and enforceable. That is all from me for politics of Philippines. I would like to pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
Okay, the next one is infrastructure of Philippines. There are several infrastructures which is being used in Philippines in logistic activities. The first one is airports, which is air travel is a key component with
Mengalir
major
program में
international
20 minutes
airports
din.
such as Neo Aquino International Airports in Manila, serving as a gateway for both
Saya
passenger
kan
and cargo traffic.
Google Meet itu
The
mani motor
second
na
one is
kaniro.
sea transport. Sea transport
Ila
is a
kata tan
crucial
15 minutes
transportation.
15 minutes.
Given the country's island
Orang
geography,
like
it
4
is
minutes.
one of the transport which is
4 minutes
mainly
gitu.
being used
Ini or
in
4
order to
minutes.
connecting major ports like
Or 4
Manila
minutes.
and Cebu to go to global trade networks. Uh, the third one is road transportation. The
Hmm.
Philippines participates in
Infrastructure
international
engineer
road
din.
transportation primarily with neighboring countries through land borders
Then
and ferry connections. There are
4 minutes
some
lebih
of
sih
the road transportation which are mainly being used. The first one is Japanese. The second one is buses,
sampai 20 minutes boleh
taxis,
video lagi ini.
motorcycles, and
Ini
scooters.
15 minutes
Uh,
45
the
47
next
seconds lagi.
transportation, which is rail transportation, in Philippines includes services provided by three rapid transit lines and one commuter rail line. The first one is Manila Rail Light Rail Transit System. The second one, Manila Metro Rail Transit System, and the third one is PNR Metro South Commuter Line. Going to the next one, transport hubs. Ninoy Aquino International Airport in Manila serves as the primary transport hub in the Philippines, connecting the archipelagic nation to international destinations and facilitating domestic air travel. Okay, going to the second one, is facilities.
Tap
The facilities in Philippines encompasses
dapat
a
nasi
broad range
nanti tiba
reflecting the diverse needs of its population and
sila paano
visitors.
pag sumari di si
The major
apa
cities
tuh itu
feature modern amenities such as shopping malls, restaurants, hotels, and entertainment venues.
alam
The
mo
third one is technologies. The Philippines employ a diverse range of technologies across sectors, reflecting the nation's commitment to technology advance. The first one is mobile
Indonesia
technology. It is widespread use of smartphones and mobile applications for communication and final transactions. The second one is e-government services. Streamline public transactions through online portals and digital platforms. Third one is financial technology, which has seen significant adoption with mobile banking and digital payment systems, which is becoming integral to daily life. Okay, the last one is social media platforms, especially Facebook, which influencing communication and information dissemination, and also renewable energy technologies which are being harnessed to address sustainable power needs, and various healthcare technologies including telemedicine contribute to improved healthcare accessibility. And the last one is logistic activities. Logistic activities in the Philippines play a pivotal role in facilitating the movement of goods and services across the archipelago. Major seaports, including those in Manila, Cebu, Davao, serve as a crucial hubs for maritime transportation, handling the import and export of goods. Thank you.
but 10 minutes lang please no yan call and down
Hi, Prof. Hi, Prof. Today I want to talk about latest issues in the country that we decide to discuss Philippines related to logistic matters. The Philippine e-commerce market is expected to grow faster than its regional competitors. For example, Lazada expects e-commerce in the Philippines and the rest of Southeast Asia to grow higher because these countries recover from the pandemic. Nevertheless, the global economic slowdown and inflation. In 2022, international e-commerce sales also saw a growth rate, and as per United States Department of Agriculture (USA), study more than 70 million online users in the Philippines participated in the international e-commerce. Mostly purchasing goods that are non-food items are fourth largest contribution to the e-commerce sales market. The unpredicted growth in international e-commerce sales is majority driven by Filipino consumers shift towards acquiring a variety of imported goods directly. Thank you.
Hi everyone. In the area of logistics, the Philippines ranks sixth among also developments in international e-commerce. Sales further boost the demand for warehouse and other value-added services. Meanwhile, in 2022, electronic goods saw significant sales from e-commerce platforms, and the sales amounted to more than 6 billion USD, followed by personal and household care, furniture, fashion, and etc. Thus, the growing e-commerce sales create huge opportunities for logistics providers to the country. In the area of logistics, the Philippines ranked sixth among Asian six countries and 57th in the World Bank 2014 Logistic Performance Index. This goes to show the Philippines is a potential place for investment destination. This Philippines is a global player when it comes to this kind of industry. The Philippines is a culture which its East meets West. The Filipino people have a distinct Asian background with a strong Western tradition. Meanwhile, in 2022, electronic goods saw a significant sale from e-commerce platforms, and the sales amounted to a more than 6 billion USD, followed by personal and household care, furniture, fashion, and etc. Thus, the growing e-commerce sales create new opportunities for logistics providers in the country. These are the unique facts about Philippines. That's all from us. Thank you so much. Salamat sa lahat.